Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, here we are, ready for another roll reveal. Hang on, wait a minute, I've got my title wrong. I have to update my title. Hang on just a moment. There we go. It's a 1959 Philadelphia original Batdorf wrapped roll. This is a number 335, reveal number 335. Here is the roll. So it comes from the Fulton National Bank, Atlanta, Georgia. Fulton National Bank, Atlanta, Georgia. All right, here we go. And I get the ends of this roll opened up. Very nice and tightly wrapped. Who all do we have here? I got Coin Junkie, Malcolm, Carl, Crispy. We've got Eric, David, Jonathan, Mac, Jeff. It's a large complement of people here this evening. We have my puppy dog and my wife in here as well. She realized now that she was visible on camera. Hey, you're going to toy with the dog. Take him away. I have him up here barking during my show, competing with me. All right, there's Bob. Bob Hampton. Hang on, I just had a little minor blowout with the roll. Let me get them back together here. There we go. Make sure that they're in the same order they were in when they came out of the roll. Because, well, it matters to me. All right, there we go. Okay, 1959 Philadelphia. Got a couple of really nice double die obverses that we could be looking for. Both of which are Bob. Bob. You need to go find yourself something else to do. Both of which are really nice double dies. You have one that shows really well on Liberty and the other one shows really well on the date. Both are class 2s. One of them is cherry picker listed, and both of them are very well known. If we find those, we're looking at maybe probably $20, $30, $40 a coin at least. So here we go. Let's go ahead with the first coin in the roll. We're going to go to Jeff Dunn. Jeff Dunn's going to have the first one in the roll, and this is the first coin in the roll. Unfortunately, a spotty coin because it's right on the end of the roll. See what we have on the reverse here. If anything. Reverse double dies are known. And not a whole lot of different ones, but there are some pretty nice class 2 double die reverses. This is the first year of the memorial scent, which means the designs are going to be nice and clean. Haven't had any chance to wear out yet, you know. Let me get my keyboard out of my way. I've got a place in front of myself to start collecting the coins that are the normal ones for the roll. Go Wi-Fi. This is one of those rolls where you can either hit and hit really nicely, or you don't. And there's not a whole lot of really minor stuff to be found. It's mostly either the big ones or nothing. And so we'll know for sure if we run into something. I especially wanted to dig into this roll because it was a nice looking Batdorf roll. Unfortunately, it looks like these coins were spotted before they went into the roll. Yeah, this one's in much better shape. Still not a double die obverse, but nicer coin anyway. You'd like to request a wheat cent reverse? We can't do that. You have to do that on the 59D. 59 Philadelphia never came with the wheat cent reverse. It's only the 59D that did. Request denied. You have to wait for the 59D roll, at which point I'll tell you it was the 59 Philadelphias that had them, and you'll have to wait until that roll. Yeah, I know, boo. I don't make the rules. All I do is play the game. Buffin McGuffin, the artist, new to the channel, formerly known as McHammer, the artist. I hope everything's going well for you today, Buff McGuffin. I will hereforto refer to you as Buffin. Here's Farm Dog. Farm Dog gets coin number 5 in the roll. Let's check out coin number 5 real quick. We'll check the first 10 coins on the reverse side, and then from that point forward, we'll only be looking at the obverses, looking for the bigger double die obverses, and see if we could find anything in the roll. If we don't find anything, don't worry, because, well, Eric and I will be going through the roll at least one more time. Each. We'll find anything that's in here. Here's Mike Birchman. Looking for the goodies. Here we go. Yeah. Nothing there. There you go, Buffin. Take a look at Jeff Dunn's post. Directed directly at you. Directed directly. Letting you know that if you want to register to be a part of all this fun, you can send us an email with your YouTube name, your real name, and your PayPal email address, and we will get you registered to bid. I'm going to look at the reverse on this coin. I can't remember whether I did or not. And we will get you registered immediately as an active bidder for the channel. And then on Tuesday nights, you can come to the auctions and get in the hunt and the chase by purchasing spots in these rolls. These rolls are reveal rolls. We do a shotgun start on them. We do a particular price per coin. I think this was $1.50 a coin here. And they are max of 3 per person, $1.50. I get a shotgun start and say go. The first 50 coins requested are the first 50 coins sold, and that's all I can sell because there's only 50 coins to a roll. And then when you get them, we've already seen this die. See all the swirly marks down there? I'm watching that. That's a die that we don't need to check the reverse on anymore because I've already seen the reverse of this die. And if you get into the roll, your name will come up just like these other names here are. This is how they got involved. And when I flip the flip that has your name on it, you get the next coin in the roll. If that next coin happens to be a double die or a repunch mint mark or an error of any kind, we will make notation of that and let you know about it. If it so happens that the double die or repunch mint mark we find with your name on it turns out to be one that we use for photographs for coppercoins.com, you'll not only get the die number on a flip insert that goes into the flip with the coin, but you will get my personal signature on that flip insert to guarantee that this is the coin that was used for photography on the website. Gosh, look at that. Wow. I got some woody going on here. That's interesting. Look at all the colors. That's an interesting coin right there. I think Jessica would have a completely different set of problems with her with herself if she were drunk. Absolutely, Buffin. You can watch all you want to watch. You don't have to pay anything to be involved in watching the fun. Learning from what other people are seeing here. Chit-chatting about the coins that we see. Absolutely, you're welcome to join in. Coin number 13. This one goes to Carl Ignatz. And it looks like we, at 13 coins, are starting to see the terminus of our repetition, meaning that we are continually seeing the same dies over and over again now. At least some likelihood that we may or may not see any other die varieties in this roll. It's a different kind of swirl. This one's got the big scratch coming off the chin, and it's different from the other. Let's get on over and take a look at the reverse on this one just to be sure. And we have nothing on the reverse here. How much are rolls and bids? Well, for this particular roll, I think I did these at $1.50 or $2 a piece. They go up to, we've had them as expensive as $25 a piece, but that was for a 1943S original roll. So sometimes we were 36S. There was a 36S original roll one time, twice. Most of them are not expensive, though. We're talking $4 or less per coin. As for rolls themselves, I do sell rolls. The rolls typically go for anywhere between, generally $2. That might be a double die lid right there. Looks more like a gouge, though. Typically $2 up to, sometimes you can find rolls that are over $1,000. The ones I have are generally under $500 a roll. Up to coin number 16 now. Now looking at 17. Malcolm. Coin number 17 proves to be nothing of special note. We got nothing going on here. I've got three shows scheduled for tonight. The next one is a 1958D. Then the one after that one is going to be an original bank-wrapped roll of 1960D. Here's Stonecutter. Stonecutter for coin number 18. We'll probably end up getting through this one a little faster than normal because really pretty much all we're looking for on 1959 plain are going to be rather obvious, rather major things. Number 19 now, James Worley. These are going to take 10 seconds, 15 seconds a coin. So we're not going to be anywhere near the minute per coin that we usually are on tougher searches. Here's number 20 for Sureg. Now number 21. 21 goes to Mike Birchman. Looking mostly for doubling that's going to show on the outside of the letters toward the rim, around the reverse. And then around the obverse, we have two things we're especially looking for, although I am checking everything. But the two things we're looking for especially, they're the two things that show in the title screen of this particular show. One of them is a very nice double die that shows mostly in the letters of Liberty. And the other is an extremely strong double die that shows mostly in the letters of the date. If you're watching the date and you're watching Liberty very closely on the obverse of 1959 Lincolns, you're not going to miss much. These two double dies are even double dies that I would think a beginner could pick out. They're ones my wife could see. That's pretty bad. All right, here we go. Got nothing on this one. Going to move on to coin number 24 now. Double dies are worth very different amounts of money based on grade, the double die itself, how scarce they are, how obvious they are, how visible they are, and whether or not there's a lot of demand for them. There's another one of the colored coins right there. This is really cool. Really neat colors. That's not fingerprints either. That's actually really cool. Candy striped. So the candy striping goes on the back too. The value of double dies can generally run from $3 to $5, all the way up to well, I've seen double dies sell for $250,000. So there's a very huge, wide range in value and rarity. But there's a number of things that go into the value of a coin. The first thing is, what grade is it? How nice is the coin? Then for die varieties, what would go into that? How many are known? How obvious is the variety? And then how many people want one? Pretty much everybody wants one that collects coins. Well, you're going to have a very valuable die variety like the 1955 double die, the 1969S double die, 1936 double die, 1917 double die. There's a lot of them that are in very high demand. Those happen to be the coins that are worth a lot of money. Now, double dies don't just come along on every issue, and they're not easy to find, and they generally take someone who kind of knows what they're doing to be able to find them. Most people who have doubling on coins have what is known as machine doubling. And machine doubling happens during the process of striking the coin. And basically a loose die will shake as the coin's being struck, causing some doubling in the design. And those coins don't have any premium value, and they are not actually double dies. So double dies are specific in what they are and how they were created. So it's not just any coin with doubling on it is a double die. That eyelid, I've noticed that eyelid, and I'm gonna make a note to Eric about those. But I'm thinking die gouge. They look like a die gouge to me. And as soon as I get another one out, we'll take a little slower look at it. But I've noticed a few of them in the roll. This is number 29, James Worley. Oh man, those 38S's were just spectacular. They were really nice. Here's number 30, Go Wi-Fi. And Go Wi-Fi now. Is that one of them? No, that's not one of them there. Get on around back to another one. Oh, we'll slow down and take a good look at it. Now number 31, Zureg. There are a few coins. Some of the people in here may actually be affected by this. There were a few coins that were ordered during auction shows where a person would get some reveals and then they would purchase one or two auction coins. I sent those in the package to Eric to be shipped with the reveals when he gets finished with those. So I didn't have to charge you shipping twice, because I would have to ship your coins to you and then he would have to ship coins to you, and it just made more sense to ship all the coins together. So some of you will be affected by that. I'm going to say probably 5 or 6 people. It's going to be people who did not get any rolls of late. All they got was single coins at the auction and then purchased reveals as well. Those people are the ones who will receive all of their coins together a little bit later than if I had mailed them separately. I just don't see a point in spending $4 in shipping to mail coins to you that you can get a week and a half, 2 weeks later. And most of the time, these coins were ones that cost less than $10 to begin with. There's one of them, right there. It kind of looks like a doubled eyelid, but as I take a really good look at it, see how it's curved just a little bit? It's curved. It's kind of like curved downward. Looks like it has a slight hump to the upper part of it. And it also parallels other die gouges and die scratches in the area. So there's a die gouge, die scratch here. There's something right up here. And then this kind of tends to just lay in a pocket between them. It really kind of looks like a doubled eyelid, but it also very much looks like it could just be a gouge of some sort. So we'll take photos and have debates about this one to see if we should list it and call it a doubled eyelid, but I'm kind of going with the probably not right now. And the reason for that, I think, is it's just not anything we can prove in this die state. Nothing we can prove as a doubled eyelid. So I'm just going to err on the side of caution probably and not call this a doubled eyelid. Midnight, no, the reason you had a canceled shipment was because I created a box for someone else and accidentally used your shipping address, realized it right before I stickered it, and had to cancel the shipment and destroy the postage because, well, the box wasn't for you. Let's see if we can squash a bug right here. Buffin McGuffin, are you of 18 years of age or more? Or are you under 18 years of age? Hello, Mike. Here's one from Malcolm. To the left of Liberty on number 36. I'll go back and take a look at it. Probably either late die state or damage to the rim. One of those two things. Wait a minute. This is number 36, Bob. You talking about a previous coin? Because this is number 36. It's not this coin, I don't imagine, because you already had the message up there prior. Must be 35. Okay, Buffin, I appreciate it. I was just kind of... some of the messages you've left this evening had me with the idea that you may not be... of legal adult age. I just wanted to make sure, that's all. No big deal. Let's see, this is coin number 35 again. Let's see, what we have... yeah, that's a smashed rim. Slightly smashed rim right there. A little bit of rim damage. Is that to me, Mike? Here's coin number 37 for Marshall. Let me back out just a little bit here. Get us some better focus. There we go. Yeah, Buffin, it doesn't cost you anything to get a PayPal account. You don't have to spend money to have a PayPal account. Actually, having a PayPal account can be a good thing. And if you receive an invoice, if it's an erroneous invoice, it doesn't just take money out of an account or something. It really is. It's like a bank account that you have full control over. So if you have $50 in there and someone charges you $50 for something, you have to release that $50. It doesn't just automatically charge it. So it's very safe. PayPal is a very safe and secure website. And I think it's probably the most professional of the different services that provide transaction processing to people. They do charge a little bit to the seller for their services, which I, of course, don't mind paying because it's just part of the cost of doing business. Your name on PayPal is going to be the email address that you use when you register. So if your email address is abc123@gmail.com, that is what your name will be on PayPal, abc123@gmail.com. Now everybody's jumping around to see if that's available. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Let's see if that's available. abc123, what was that? abc123@gmail.com. I tell you, it's probably not available. All right, Mike, I won't be able to give you a call this evening. I'll try tomorrow, though. Here's another one. This one for Adam Chambers. It doesn't look like we're finding any double dies in this particular roll. Hello, Randy. Sometimes these rolls just turn out to be duds, and I think this one is a dud. So we've done coin number 40 now, looking for coin number 41. Looks like I'll be started by the 45 on the next one. It's scheduled at 9 o'clock, but we'll probably get it started by 8:45. I'll take about a 5 to 10 minute break between broadcasts, and I'll come back on the other broadcast to do the second reveal. That one will be for a 1958D roll. 1958D is one of those issues that can be really, really interesting because there are some very nice RPMs. Okay, Buffin McGuffin, just get your PayPal account straightened out, whatever it will be, and then email the information to that email address that we gave you, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. You email your information to that so that we can get you registered when I'm not in the middle of a show. Yeah, we are kind of laid back. People call me the Bob Ross of coins because, well, I tend to just be very easygoing, kind of easy to listen to while I go through the rolls and teach you what's in there, show you about the coins, and talk with you about collecting coins and how to store coins and grading coins, everything from how to properly conserve coins to everything else. So you won't be home until after 6 tomorrow, Mike? I can call you after 6 tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be doing shows this evening until close to 11 o'clock. So I'll be here broadcasting till close to 11 o'clock tonight. And now, coin number 45. Coin number 45 for Bob Hampton. Seen this die on the reverse already. Coin number 46 now. Adam Connor. 46 for Adam Connor. We've seen this die on the reverse side too. I'll flip it over real quick and take a peek. Nothing else there. Well, I hope to find lots of varieties every time I jump into a roll. That's for sure. Then rolls like this, I just want to get them over with and move on. Because I kind of get this feeling. I get a gut feeling by the time I'm in to a roll about 20 coins. When I get in about 20 coins and I haven't found anything, I'm ready to kind of cancel the show and move on. But I know there's always a chance that we could find something up to the very end. What is going on here? We've only got 49 coins. What, really? We've only got 49 coins? This isn't a good thing. Alright, here's coin number 48 for Malcolm. There were only 49 coins wrapped in a Batdorf roll. Shorting me by one. Actually, shorting all of us by one. All right, here's coin number 49, the last coin in the roll. This one goes to Mac McBride. This is the one that was facing the end on the other side. There's your... this is all stuff that was left over by the friction wheel on the counting machine as the coin sat waiting to be discharged into the tube. So this would have been the first coin in this roll. See if there's anything on the reverse side. No. And this is the side that was facing the outside world. That's why it's got the spots on it. And we'll see who gets credited because we have a spot 50 that will remain empty. It's going to be Eric Beyer. So Eric's going to have to be credited for coin number 50. And folks, unfortunately, we've made it all the way through a roll of 1959 Lincoln cents and did not find anything. So there it is. All right, I'm going to jump off here and get the next one ready. I'll be back on in 10 minutes or less on the show for reveal number 336. So I'll see you there.